Alright guys, Gemini, welcome back to the Gemini 888 channel. Thank you for stopping in and checking the channel out. Okay, here's the deal. About, oh god, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks ago, I made a video on here asking that Demolition should be, or asking why Demolition is in the WWE Hall of Fame, right? I think people really like that video, and so I had another video idea to talk about another tag team that should be in the WWE Hall of Fame. You guys are going to think I'm out of my mind, and I can't wait to read the comments on this one. But in my opinion, I think the Nasty Boys should be in the WWF Hall of Fame. To me, the Nasty Boys were one of my favorite tag teams in the history of WWF and WCW. I love these guys, man. Every single match that the Nasty Boys were in, I always stopped and watched. I never, ever would skip a Nasty Boys match. To me, these guys were dominant. They were great. They were a great tag team. They won all kinds of titles. Can you imagine what it would be like today if the Nasty Boys fought the Dudley Boys? ECW style? I mean, oh my god. I mean, this would be insane if the Nasty Boys got into a hardcore match with the Dudley Boys and take the PG rating off that, and it would be awesome. I mean, Brian Knobbs and Jerry Sags, you know, cracking the stinking pink attack at WrestleMania 7 in Los Angeles, you know. I'm a huge Nasty Boys fan. I'm pulling for these guys to get in the WWE Hall of Fame. You know what? They're not. I mean, people could look at them and they're wild and they're rough and oh, they sucked and they weren't a good team. Man, these guys came up with Vern Gandhi in the AWA. You didn't come up with Vern Gandhi in the AWA unless you had talent. I'm telling you, these guys, even though they had this crazy gimmick and they had the crazy vest and they were wild and they had mohawks and stuff, these guys were actually a pretty legit badass tag team. And you know, if you watch SummerSlam 91 when they were the champions of the world and they were facing Legion of Doom in the tag, they fought the hell out of the Legion of Doom. Legion of Doom put them down in the end, but they fought the hell out of these guys. They gave the Legion of Doom a damn hard fight. I mean, the Nasty Boys were not like these little wimpy, tiny guys. Not only that, but they were, a lot of what they did was gimmick and stuff, but when it came down to actual wrestling, they could wrestle too. I mean, these guys wrestled all over the world. They're awesome. I have a ton of respect for the Nasty Boys. Knobbs, Sags, the Nasty Boy, and they were nasty indeed. You know, they were a little rough, a little wild, a little stiff in the ring, but I'm telling you, these guys could get down. If you watch some of their early matches from, like, I believe it was Halloween Havoc 90 versus Steiner Brothers, I'm telling you, these guys could wrestle, they could talk, I mean, they could draw. I mean, the Nasty Boys were, to me, definitely a team that should be in the WWE Hall of Fame. And maybe a lot of the newer fans aren't 100% familiar with the Nasty Boys. And the easy thing to do here on YouTube is something I see all the time. Oh, they suck. Oh, they suck. Oh, those guys were terrible. Those guys will never be... You know, it's all about today, today, today. Well, I can tell you, the Nasty Boys were one of the greatest tag teams in wrestling history. Huge fan. Pulling for them to get in the Hall of Fame one day. Thanks for watching, Gemini. Have a good one.